Alright guys, so we're going to try something a little different today that we should have tried a long time ago. 6:30 in the morning, trying to wake up, leave for work. It doesn't work. The issue's not the fuel filter, like I thought it wasn't. It's not going. I guess follow me through this series and we'll figure out what's going on, because this is the only time it happens. It's, when I come out in the morning to start it, give it a nice cold start, and it runs for a minute, I leave it and I come back out to it and it's just dead. Just dead. I'm gonna try putting my little emergency bottle of gas here in there and see how that goes, but I'm 99% certain I'm not out of gas, so oh well, we'll see what's going on later.
Tomorrow.
Fuck, maybe the brake is the problem.
Tomorrow for sure.
Alright. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Come on.
A few moments later.
This sucks. Alright, one thing I'm going to try, which I know works for a very brief period, but I know it doesn't work for any more than a few seconds. Starter fluid. That was probably way more than needed, but whatever. So here we'll have about 2 seconds. Maybe less. As you can see, I'm still not having too much luck with running the Samurai, but actually right now I'm fairly confident it will start, just because you can see I probably have the system primed and ready to go. I mean, I don't know how any of that pressure shit works, but it was running for a minute before, and well, I think I've got a theory. So bear in mind, I don't think this is the actual cause of the problem, but it's probably not, most likely contributing a little bit to it. So what I'm thinking is that I have a choke here on my carburetor, right? Right. So I got a choke here, and what I'm thinking is I currently have this all the way backed out. And the reason for that is because, well, it's an electronic choke. And, of course, why would I lock the door? Only to make more trouble for myself. Now, if I don't stab myself on the parking brake here, this little thing that's dangling down here, this is my computer. When I bought this thing, I was pretty sure I didn't actually have a computer. Anyway, fucker's not even screwed in. So basically, I'm thinking that because I don't even have the computer that was intended to run with this carburetor, I don't think it's signaling correctly that it's supposed to be turning off or just closing the choke, etc., etc. When I had this thing running, when the choke was actually on, I would back it out ever slightest bit, and it would just idle super high. But at the same time, that was the time when we were working through some serious vacuum issues. So I guess my plan today really is just to back out the choke a little bit so that it actually starts working again. Another thing we were working through with this is that the controller wire here for the sensor going to the computer and whatnot, at least that's where I'm pretty sure it's going. This little thing right here, it's plugged into this. And these two things were just from the old carburetor, I'm pretty sure. They just got deleted a while ago, and hopefully that is sending a signal to the computer that this right here previously was not. So what this is a little electronic water temp sensor, and this right here was just not plugged in at all. So hopefully we're gonna fix that, you know, provided of course we get it plugged back in. And there we go. Good as new, sort of. Alright, probably gonna smoke up the whole freaking garage right now, but here is where we started up and see what kind of RPM we're running at. Here comes everyone's favorite noise. Come on. Stupid starter motor. Alright, so currently we are idling at normal RPM now. It kind of alarms me just because, well, I mean, I just backed the choke out, so what the hell? Or screwed it in, rather. Maybe it's just not cold enough? It's about 60 degrees here. It's nighttime, so, shit. I don't know, who knows? Maybe this shit's just too warm right now. I'll have to check it out tomorrow morning when it's freezing cold. Fairly certain that I turned the choke out the right way. Can't be really certain. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while since I adjusted that thing. Just because mostly, you know, I wasn't really using it. My tactic was to, you know, start it up and then go back in and get ready for work and shit in the morning, come out like 15 minutes later tops, and then of course the whole yard would just be a fucking smoky mess, but at least the engine would be warm, so, you know. I guess I'm counting on the cold weather tomorrow, and we'll update you then.
3 days later.
Alright guys, what's up? It's been a couple days now, and right now I'm finally at a situation where the Samurai has been in freezing cold weather. It's about 27 degrees right now, and I just made one more adjustment to the choke. Screwed it in a little bit tighter, so hopefully it should engage now and should be seeing some higher revs. Because if I can't get it to work this way, what I'm just gonna have to do is open the throttle a little bit and stay here until it warms up a little bit. Because I don't like just fucking ramming the fucking gas pedal as soon as I start off in the morning, and especially if it's below freezing. So here we go. Not good. Well, I don't think it's engaging. Oof. Stuttering pretty badly. Alright. Let's get. Nope. Ah! Come on. Fucking starter motor. Fun times. Perfect.
Eventually.
Alright, so as I was saying, I should have tried to do this much before I'm doing it now. much before? What kind of sense does that make? Should have tried to do this long ago, because I never actually thought that this would have been a problem, since it starts periodically. So what I'm going to try and do is take a look at the spark plugs and see if they're fouled. My guess is with how much oil this thing burns, they're probably fouled pretty bad. So let's do it. So that's not good. Look at that piece of shit. Word to the wise kids, if you're gonna change spark plugs, buy wires too.
2 hours later.
How's that for cylinder number 1? Does look pretty grody, but at least they don't look burnt. There we go. Torque wrench for safety. Safety. Alright, so everything's in. All the new wires, all the new plugs. Of course, I didn't replace the distributor or anything, but see how she starts. There we go. Here goes nothing. Woo! Does that look like she's idling rough at all? I think all the connections are good. Alright, it's running pretty good right now, so I want you guys to check out the plugs that were in there before. I don't know if you could get a good sight of them, but here is all 4 of them. Look at that shit. And look at the little chip into this one. Maybe not a chip, but just some kind of fucking scoring. And of course you see all the oil right here, like holy shit. So I'm pretty sure that these are still gonna foul pretty bad at some point here soon, but they're actually running right now. So one thing I should point out, I don't think this is the cause of my issue. I mean, it very well could be. They could just be terrible performing when it's really cold and don't want to warm up, but $30 fix, plugs and wires, why not? So I'm going to see how this does eventually in the morning in the cold when it's cold again. I mean, right now it's about, let's say about 60 degrees. It's not very cold out, so next frozen morning, you guys will see. I think for now, that's gonna do it for this video. Just another quick Samurai update. I'm sorry I'm not putting these videos out anywhere near as commonly as I'd like to. It's just trying to gather footage and trying to do some other projects as well in the old Final Cut Pro. Hopefully you guys should see those soon. Thanks for watching.